Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video. Now, in this one, I'm going to be going back to the PS Vita and making a bit of an improvement. So, what happened here is, if you can see, that the rubber that's on these joysticks is completely gone. This side I fixed it, so I'll show you guys how to do that. But yeah, the problem is with the PS Vita 1000 OLED, these joysticks are fairly expensive. They're like €20 each, which is a bit ridiculous. If you look at the PS Vita 2000, their joysticks are €2 each for the two of them. So yeah, we need something, to fix the rubber in that case, otherwise you could just replace it. So what I ended up doing was I designed this thing here. So what it is, as you can see, there's like a dome here and then a ring here as well. So I did it in two pieces because my printer couldn't handle it as one piece. And so what we'll be doing with that is we'll just be putting it into here, so it'll fit here, and then it will look pretty much how well, it won't really look if you have like a shit printer, but it'll feel like, an original kind of joystick-ish. So I printed these in TPU as well, so they're a little bit what you call it, they're a little bit soft, so it feels proper. So if you're wondering, can't you just use one of these? Get one of these caps. So you can buy a bunch of these. They're fairly cheap on AliExpress and just put them on here. But the problem with them is if you move the joystick, all the way to the top, for example, it won't actually move all the way to the top because the rubber is going to be blocking it. And so what'll happen is in some games, you won't, be able to run. You'll just kind of walk all the time. So yeah, it's a bit annoying. But yeah. So I left some instructions here how to do it. But basically, what you want to do is you want to use the smallest kind of nozzle possible. Right, yeah. I left instructions here, on the print page. I think you can actually download. Okay, yeah, you could download the STL files from it probably. But anyway, once you have them printed, you'll have these two things here. And what you want to do is you want to put the dome piece like flat on the ground, and then you want to put a drop of super glue kind of on the corner. And then after you put the drop of super glue, what you want to do is position this thing so it's nicely positioned. And then because the super glue will now be kind of in one spot, what you want to do is you want to get like a small wire and kind of move the super glue around so it covers the whole circle. And since this is tiny, one drop of super glue is enough. And then what you'll end up is with this thing here. So it's just the joined dome and the thing. So now, if you were to put it in, it will look like, it sits flush with the joystick. So that's good. And so in this case, you have a couple of options. You can either attach it with something like a small piece of blue tack, or a hot glue gun, or a super glue itself. So yeah, I might print this in a 0.2 millimeter nozzle so that the dome is, nicer. So I'm gonna just use a piece of blue tack. Just get a small piece of blue tack and put it in here. And so yeah, this side is also using a piece of blue tack, and you know, it holds on fairly well, because the thing is, like, you know, when you push it, it's actually pushing into the thumbstick, since there's like a 2 millimeter hole here, so it's pretty good. So then once you slide this thing on, just give it, like, you know, a good press. And there you go. So that's it. It won't fall out now. And it looks, as you can see, the dome is, you know, nicely there. So yeah, it looks like this. And if we were to turn on the VITA here, we'll go into the psvita tester. All right. Okay, it's in one of these. All right, there we go, VITA tester. So if you don't have this APK, you know, you can download it from the homebrew browser. But this is what I mean. So right now, you can see here at the bottom, if I push this all the way up, it says Y is 0. With these thumbsticks caps or whatever, Y won't be 0, he'll be like 30 or something like that, maybe even 40. So games will think that you're, you know, walking forward or whatnot. So yeah, that's why this is a better solution. It's also in theory cheaper, provided that you have, you know, a 3D printer and some TPU, I suppose. So yeah, I will put this link in the description. So yeah, give it a good like, and yeah, enjoy your thumbsticks.